Welcome to Zenith After Dark. This is our first issue, and we hope to be doing this weekly. It's a podcast.
Yeah,
I'm joined here today with Brett Odo.
Yep, I'm here.
It's a very personal podcast today. Not many people with us.
Hopefully, the next few weeks we'll get some more people back. We've been on a long absence.
Yeah.
Thanks to a lot of events going on in our lives.
Turned out life sucks.
Yeah. But on a better note, we're just hoping on getting Zenith Studios back together and trying to get some more content out to you guys, like Graceland and more top 10. We need more videos, by the way.
Yeah, that'd be nice. We're not gonna plug here though, Brett.
Huh?
We're not plugging.
Plugging.
Don't plug stuff.
I don't know what plugging is.
Okay. Anyway, you are -1 internet for Brett.
Yeah, I'm not too fond with or too knowing of internet lingo.
Knowing of internet lingo.
I am very spacey today.
So, what have you been playing lately?
I've been playing Halo. Lots of
Halo. How do you like it in Skyrim?
Skyrim's pretty good.
You like it better than Oblivion?
Yes.
Really?
A lot better than Oblivion.
I like Oblivion way better.
Why?
I don't know. It's just like there's parts of it that I do like. Skyrim, how it has the dual wielding.
Yeah,
that's fucking awesome.
I like that.
But I can never play Oblivion again because I'll miss dual wielding. If they can make a blend of it, that would be awesome.
See, that's
hint to you modders out there.
Yeah. Make something for Cody.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, I like the dual wielding, and if they were to make like the Oblivion scenery, like I like the Oblivion scenery better than Skyrim's.
It just looks so ragged and snowy in Skyrim.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it is, but why not Hammerfell or Valenwood?
I mean, it just needs to be more open and happy, even though it's not in Skyrim. It just needs to be, but yeah.
So you know what pisses me off, Brett? You know what really grinds my gears?
What's
that I can't buy M-rated video games. That pisses me off.
Oh, I can. I'm legally able to do so. I mean, I just turned 17 not too long ago, and
yeah.
So
maybe we should give them some backstory.
Yeah.
We went in. Well, this goes way back when Reach was out, or still is out. Back when I bought Reach.
Yeah.
And I went into Walmart, got the what's not the Legendary Edition. What's just the black box sort of thing?
The
Unlimited or Limited, something like that.
I don't know.
Ultimate.
It's the one where you get the
you get everything except the characters.
The journal.
Halsey's journal, the DVD, and the game.
You get
obviously.
all that stuff.
Anyway, I go in there, I go up to the woman, I say, hey, can I get Halo Reach, the special edition? She's like, yeah, sure. She grabs it, and that. So at this point, you would think, if I'm not old enough to buy the game, why would you even take it out of the case? She goes there, takes it out of the glass case with the key and everything, brings it to the desk, and that. She asked me for a photo ID. This bitch couldn't be much older than me. Couldn't be much. If she was even older than me, that would be a surprise. She was maybe 14.
Maybe 14?
Maybe.
If she's working at Target, she has to be at least 16.
Okay, so
so
she's 16.
So she's the same age as you.
Yes, okay.
At the least.
Yeah, at the least. So she can't buy the game herself, but she can sell it? That is bullshit. Just let me walk out of there with the game. And earlier tonight.
Yeah, earlier tonight.
Me and Brett, after a nice dinner at Panera Bread, very nice.
Yes, it was.
I recommend the bread bowl clam chowder.
I did the same, but with the chicken noodle soup. But on the other hand, back to the story.
So there's a GameStop near there, as there always is near a Target. We go in there. We have some change left over, just chunk change, I guess.
Yeah, we have $6 in our pocket. So we go into the store. And I'm all confident in everything because I just turned 17 and I'm able to buy M-rated games now. And so I go to the shelf and figure out what game I can buy for $6. We find Army of Two.
The original.
The original Army of Two game, which I admit is pretty badass.
Yeah, we've been playing it all night.
So I go to the cash register with the game, and she brings it all out. She hands me the disc and everything and says, "All right, hey, may I have a photo ID?" And I'm like, "Will a school ID work?" Because my mom hasn't helped me get a state ID yet, so I don't know how to get one myself. I should probably look that up.
Keep going.
But so we didn't get. I wasn't able to get the game with by myself.
I had to call my dad. That really makes you feel like 2 inches tall when you have to call your daddy to come buy a little video game for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I felt so confident and so eager to buy my first M-rated game by myself without needing to call anyone or do anything. But that kind of didn't work.
Yeah.
So that's.
Stop. And okay, Brett, that cool story, bro. Tell it again. Can't wait for the dubstep remix.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not good at dubstep yet. Working on it.
Yet. Okay. About used games at GameStop and that. I went and bought MW3 back when it first came out, and I buy it, bring it home and everything. I open it up. There's this little sticker in the back that says previously owned. It's in shrink wrap still. I open it up and everything, take it out of the shrink wrap.
It has shrink wrap. Let's just say this. When he bought it, it had shrink wrap.
Yeah, shrink wrapped.
It was shrink wrapped.
So I open it up, take the book out to look through the book, like whatever codes I got with it, because every fucking game has 20 codes with it now. Why can't you just fucking give me the stuff on the disc? And so there's this little sticker from GameStop that says previously owned. I'm like, that's weird. I thought I bought a new copy of it. Just shrug it off.
That, and he also bought it for the wrong system. He was supposed to buy it.
That's Skyrim. I'm talking about MW3.
Oh,
I'll get to that later.
Mind.
Yeah, so I put it in my PlayStation.
Oh, then I'm talking about a completely wrong game.
Yeah, you are. I'm talking about MW3.
I'm talking about a completely different story.
Let me finish my story. And put it in. Doesn't work. Just doesn't work. It's bullshit. So I take it back to GameStop. And they say, "Oh, we can't refund this because it's a used game. They don't refund used games anymore." Bullshit. So I lost $60.
They sold it to you for $60? A used game for $60?
Yeah, and it was with the other MW3 games. They don't I read online, they don't have to tell you if it's a new or used game anymore. It's their choice to.
Wow.
Yeah, that's stupid. And the story you were telling about Skyrim. My dad decked out he bought me stuff. I decked it out myself. He bought me a bunch of stuff for my computer, and he also bought me Skyrim for my birthday back in December.
But he was supposed to get it for his PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
But he ended up getting it for his computer.
Which, I mean, I'm not complaining about that. He really helped me out, because my computer could not run Skyrim without all the upgrades he bought for me. But I wanted it for the PS3, because I knew my computer couldn't run it. So we go to Best Buy to trade it in. I opened it up. Not even fully opened it up. Just a little rip in the shrink wrap.
Yeah.
And
this one, I have to know, it is shrink wrap. Not that normal wrap that they have themselves, usually.
Not this... Yeah. And
it's
this
not neatly folded on the edges.
This little prick has the balls to tell me that I shrink wrapped it myself, and he's not going to accept it. Because I tried to re-shrink wrap it myself. You know what it is, Brett?
What?
Me and you came to the assumption at the time. Why don't you tell them what it was?
Well, who would even think about shrink wrapping it, opening it, and then taping it back up? For one. Because he opened it up a little bit because he didn't notice it was for the PC. And he taped it back up. Who would even think about taping up a shrink wrap job that they've done themselves?
Yeah, that's retarded.
I mean, isn't that kind of obvious? But and what Cody was saying before about the conclusion that we came up with, we were thinking that maybe someone else gypped them into refunding them for a game that they completely opened up and all that, and they used shrink wrap and all that.
Because shrink wrap, that's not all hard. It's a simple machine. Anyway.
Yeah. But we were thinking that Best Buy got fooled by someone because of the shrink wrap.
Because it wasn't factory shrink wrapped. It was obviously done at home. Because on new games, they have those little folds in that. Yeah. This had no fold. It was just like compressed down. It was just simple shrink wrap, not no fancy machine done it.
Yeah.
So we think Best Buy got fooled, and they're trying to pass it on to us. Bullshit. Anyway, have you been browsing the internet at all lately?
Not really, actually. I mean,
That's a fucking segue. I'm trying to segue into Kony. Anyway, there's been a Facebook phenomenon lately called Kony 2012. Do you want to explain to them what it is?
Well, it's kind of just it's a video that was on YouTube that talks about this guy in Uganda. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Uganda.
Some African hellhole.
And he's this guy who has no followers, no supporters, or anything of the sort. And he's just abducting children and recruiting them into his army.
Yeah, and making them kill their families. But that's all fine and dandy. But once you go deeper into the story, after the whole phenomena happens, after the whole face value thing, look deeper into it. Research this guy. Go on his YouTube channel. He's selling, you know those posters? We're going to paint the streets on April 21st or whatever.
April 20th.
Fuck you.
I'm not going to participate. And for a specific reason. And
he's selling these posters on his own website. This isn't the first time he's done this. The posters are like $10. And you know where all the proceeds go?
Himself.
His wallet.
Yeah,
This is a big ad campaign. Kony has been dead, supposedly dead for up to 2 years possibly. He hasn't been in power in 6 years, and he hasn't done anything big in 10 years. And really, how many kids did it say? 30,000 kids? Say he has 100 generals or whatever, 100 colonels, making these kids do stuff, okay?
He has no supporters.
Okay, well, he can't do all these kids by himself, so he has to have some helpers. So, say he only has 100 helpers. 30,000 kids with AKs? Come on. Oh, I'm scared he's gonna do stuff to me. There's 30,000 of you. Maybe not all at once there's 30,000, but there's a significant number of you at one time.
Yeah. Now,
there's enough. There's one kid with an AK can kill him. So I think even a couple hundred can kill them.
Even one can kill him if he has the AK.
Yeah, okay. Well,
but the reason why I don't support this isn't entirely what Cody said, because I didn't know about what Cody said until just now. But the reason why I don't entirely support it is because I saw this picture of the three guys who were the main supporters of Kony, the three main people or whatever, holding guns. So I'm pretty sure that they're just starting to get a land war in Uganda. And guess who they'd be killing? The children.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's the point? I mean, if we're gonna go to war,
haven't you ever seen? First of all, America has no business down there. Let that hellhole starve to death. Save the horn. Fuck the horn. Let that place dry up.
It's not even that. I mean,
no, it is that. Let that fucking place dry up. I don't care.
The United States has been notorious for helping everyone out,
and that's one of our big problems. If we just kept to ourselves, hung out with the British sometimes,
yeah,
we'd be fine.
I mean, I agree with you too, but I mean, the thing is that the three guys, they care about the world and everything, and I mean.
What three guys?
The three guys that made the Kony 2012 ad campaign.
Oh, the white guy and the blue. Yeah, okay, anyway, yeah.
The three main people. The three guys who came up with the whole thing.
Yeah, yeah.
But, I saw them with guns, but, I mean, what's the point of starting the war to save the children when all you're going to do is kill the children?
Mm-hmm.
Because the children's the army.
Well,
what other army are you going to face?
Have you ever seen Hotel Rwanda?
No.
Well, it's not really to do with this, but I mean, it's just about Africa and tribes and that fighting and that.
Either way, it's still, I mean, the goal of the whole thing, the whole campaign is to
take Kony out of power. It's just
to save the children for one. But I mean, if we're just going into that country and starting a land war, there's only one army there. Well, there's two armies. One's the good army that we're actually teaming up with. And then the other one's the supposedly bad army, which is made up of children.
And not like us children. like 10-year-olds children.
So we'd be those 3 guys along with the Ugandan army, or however you say Uganda people.
Hellholian, I believe it is.
Those armies, they'd be going and killing those children.
I love how we have lost at least half of the world at this point on our podcast.
Probably.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. So, it's really boiling my blood. Let's talk about something else. Yeah. So, how's Zenith Studios? You're the boss. You're the big man. What are we doing tonight?
Well, tonight I've just been working on I've
seen a lot of code on your computer. Are you
yeah.
coding?
Yeah, I've been coding a bit. I'm trying to get an actual website other than the free web hosting that I've been using.
I'm just embarrassed. We lost our domain, by the way.
Yeah. Our .tk thing that we always had, yeah, it's kind of gone. So we have no way to get the website even to you guys. So we're planning on coding ourselves a website and buying a .com, so it's easier to get to.
Yeah,
and we can actually trust it.
Okay, so we have a stream coming up, a live stream of Lasso. You all know what that is. For the first time ever, we are going to live stream the complete Halo Reach campaign
on Lasso.
Legendary, all skulls on, excluding Blind, of course, because that's a dick. Blind's unnecessary.
Well, Lasso, the actual Lasso that's on the Xbox
challenges.
The challenges. You actually do not need Blind on because of the fact that it's just so.
I remember the first time
overused.
I remember the first time I got Blind in Halo 2, because I was like, "Ooh, a skull! Throw it at someone." No, don't throw the skull on whatever city that is you're in.
Metropolis.
Yeah.
Well,
I thought that was New Mombasa.
No, it's Metropolis.
Oh.
I remember that level pretty damn well.
Yeah. I haven't played Halo 2 in so long. Yeah, so, Blind sucks.
Yeah, it does. I remember whenever I first got it, I was actually trying to figure out this glitch. Well, not really a glitch, but more of an exploit in the game where you can get past the whole, more like half the level. But you go up at the very beginning of the level, you go up on this light, and then you jump up on the roof, and you turn a corner, and there's this skull here. And my friend told me, like, the first time I did it, my friend was walking me through it, and he told me not to pick up the skull, so, of course, I did, and I couldn't see anything on my screen.
His UI was gone, the UI.
Yeah. HUD,
whatever.
So everything was just gone. I couldn't see my gun, I couldn't see anything, and I was just running around with nothing in my vision at all.
You could still see the flares, though.
What flares?
Muzzle flash.
Oh yeah, you can see those. But yeah, we had to restart the level after that because I couldn't see anything.
Doesn't that stick with you throughout the entire game?
No.
No, it doesn't?
Nope, it only sticks during that level.
Oh, okay. I remember, I don't know, maybe on Legendary it stays with you the entire game. Because I remember it like sucked. Because I played with it with my cousins. Like, me and my cousins used to play Halo a lot. The original. It was a bitch. Anyway, it stayed with us.
Yeah.
So my Xbox is sucked.
Yeah.
Dead.
It's pretty much fucked because of the fact that it won't turn on.
Yeah, that could be a problem. Not turning on.
Yeah. And also, doesn't your hard drive thing mess up now?
The hard drive slot, not the hard drive. My hard drive is fine.
Yeah.
The hard drive slot is eroded away because some battery acid got on it or whatever. I don't know.
It had rabies. It had white like powder coming.
It had
out
Xbox
of it.
rabies.
It
fucked a Nintendo 64, and that was some dirty N64s. It went into the bad part of town. So yeah, my PlayStation still works though, so that's cool. Well, and thank you for the guys at Sony for bringing back PS2 compatibility to the PS3. Love it, because I have so many PS2 games, and that I don't get to play anymore. I don't know how to save those though, so I always have to restart. I feel like I'm back when I first got my PlayStation, because I didn't realize what a memory card was.
Well, I actually have a story about a memory card. So my friend lost his memory card one day.
Cool story, bro. Tell it again. Can't wait for the dubstep remix.
I'm not done. Alright, so my friend lost his memory card one day, and we were walking to my house. He was going to stay the night over at my house or whatever.
Ooh.
Dude, you're staying the night over at my house now.
Okay.
And so, we were just walking, and little did I know, or little did he know.
Unbeknownst to him.
I actually found a memory card lying on the ground on my way to my house. And we picked it up and brought it back to his house, and it worked just fine. Except it didn't have any of his games on it. But it had Madden on it and all these stupid sports games that suck. But
sports games suck.
he still has that memory card up to date.
Really?
Yeah.
Does it still have Madden on it?
No, he deleted all the games that were on there.
Oh.
And actually, I found that thing like 4 or 5 years ago.
Really?
And he still has that memory card.
That's pretty cool.
So it's pretty decent memory card.
Yeah. Why does technology just break down now, but back then it was like perfect?
Yeah, I mean, like once you think about it, you get the old cars and they never break. But when you get these new, the 2011s, they break like so easily.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, when do you ever hear about a car breaking down in the 1970s? I mean, really.
When do you hear about the 1970s?
Okay, 1950s or 40s or something.
Yeah.
So, like, when do you ever hear about a car breaking down back then? You never do. But, oh, my car broke down the highway yesterday. And it's just kind of...
Yeah.
It's common language nowadays.
It happens. You know.
Speaking of which, you remember when your mom took us to the beach?
Do I?
And her car overheated, and we couldn't get home.
Oh, that sucked. That sucked so much. I had to get out and put the coolant in and
all that stuff and oil and whatnot.
God, it melted the chassis. Not the chassis. God, if it melted the chassis, that car's not going anywhere. It melted some not the exhaust pipes, vacuum pipes.
It melted the insides of the car.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
She wanted to sell you that car for like $1,000, didn't she?
Yeah, I was in the car when I asked her, hey, how much do you want to sell this for? And she said $1,000 after it broke down 3 times on the highway. I'm just thinking to myself, why?
What?
I mean...
What is this?
Like, what are you trying... Like, are you trying to jip me out? Like, I mean, I know it's a nice car. It is a Pontiac Firebird 96, right?
96.
Yeah, 96 Firebird. I mean, that's a pretty decent car.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
They don't make Pontiacs anymore.
Well, yeah, but $1,000 for one that broke down on the highway 3 times with the kid in it?
Mm-hmm,
I mean, seriously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the dunes. Well, they don't know that. They don't know what the dunes is.
Lake Michigan.
Lake Michigan, yeah. We don't have an ocean by us. We go to Lake Michigan. Wait, how do people in Iowa and that don't have like a big body of water? How do they go swimming? Like obviously they have pools, but
yeah, I was gonna say pools.
They have lakes out there.
They've probably got lakes, smaller ones, but I mean they've probably got lakes.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just doesn't. It seems really weird to me that they have like normal sized lakes other than these giant lakes next to them.
Yeah, like we have normal sized lakes around here.
Yeah, but we don't.
We have a big lake about 10 minutes away, 15 minutes drive. Yeah,
and it's just kind of weird thinking about like, oh, let's go to lake. Insert lake's name here, and when you go to it, it's like
Wolf Lake's pretty cool though.
Either way, it's still.
Can Alley.
It's more like the Rogers Lakewood near here, where it's like a square mile, the lake, and that's not that big.
Rogers Lakewood is a little more than a square mile.
No, I mean the lake itself. It's about a square mile.
It's a little bigger. But there's a nudist colony near here. There is? Yeah.
Isn't it like next to 30, right?
Yeah,
I remember hearing about it.
It's Lake of the Woods or Woods of the Lake or something. It's required once you're 100 yards onto the premises, because you can't see the highway anymore from there, that you have no clothes on.
Required?
Required. You will be kicked out if they catch you with clothes on.
Wow.
Yeah. I want to go there. Want to go there this weekend?
No thanks. Yeah.
Spring break.
Yeah, we just got on spring break, and we have absolutely nothing to do.
No. Well,
other than Zenith,
let's say 2 weeks ago, we were supposed to go to Florida. My mom was supposed to take us to Florida.
Yeah.
A week ago, no, less than a week ago, like 3 days ago, Cody, we're not going to Florida. Bitch, I could have made plans.
Really? Your mom did that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Me and John, if you wanted to come.
Well, the thing is, I didn't have any money, so I couldn't go anyway.
We're supposed to go to Florida. You know, whatever. It pisses me off, but I was supposed to go to Germany. She goes to Germany in the school year. I'm in high school. I can't miss 3 weeks of school and expect to pass.
True.
And then yesterday, I go over to her house, and I stay up till maybe 11 or whatever. She goes out, and I go
like usual.
Yeah, like usual. I go to sleep, and she doesn't have an alarm clock or something. So I'm like, you will wake me up in the morning, and I make sure she has a set alarm on her phone. She doesn't come home until like 11 in the morning. She's like, oh, I thought it would have been cool that you missed school. No, it's not cool, bitch. I failed a class now. Entrepreneurship? I did like 10 assignments staying up till 11 doing that. And I failed it.
Wow.
Bullshit.
Yeah, my classes are pretty fun at school. I mean, I've got 2 gym classes.
I have no gym classes.
I'm getting stronger by the day.
I'm getting entrepreneured by the day.
I don't think that's...
That's a verb. Don't fight it.
Stronger is not a verb either.
It is.
No, it's not.
It's
an adjective.
It's or how I say earlier.
Objective. Objective. Yeah. Captures the flag much.
Really? Okay, so I don't know why I like spazzed out there, but I was playing Tribes the other day, Tribes Ascend. There's a bug in the game. You can't collect flags. You can't collect... Brett almost knocked over his drink. Good job.
Yeah, it was halfway off the table.
Anyway, you can't collect flags apparently if you're on this one map. I don't know the name of it. It's like really weird. I looked it up online. If you're holding like the spin fuser with no mods on it and anything, and you fire it right when...
So it's pretty specific?
It's really specific. Like the giant Spartan mod, that is a very specific thing. And if you fire the spin fuser with no mods and you take damage from it exactly as you pick up the flag, you can't capture it on this one map. And I was being attacked, so I fired it. And you also get a speed boost from the spin fuser. It like pushes you back, so if you use it right with your skis, you can get some momentum. And the game's all about momentum. So I do that, take a little damage from it, and I'm holding the flag, I'm carrying it around. I go to the flag stand, can't collect it. I'm walking over it and everything, can't do it. So I'm just gliding around the map.
Even though doesn't holding the flag give you more points than actually capturing it itself?
There's a limit though. Yeah, it used to be like that in the previous patch, but everybody's just running around with the flag, nobody's capturing it, so you can only do that for like 30 seconds now.
Oh. Then that makes sense.
Yeah. So I certainly got my 30 seconds out of the flag. And yeah, so someone killed me. The other teammate immediately grabs the flag and returns it. I look like an asshole because I didn't return the flag. Yeah, so do you still play Minecraft?
Not as much because, I mean, I haven't played it at all in the past couple months because my computer doesn't actually support Minecraft.
When was the last patch you played?
Before the actual game came out.
Like before 1.8?
Before 1.8, that hasn't come out yet.
Yeah, it has.
1.2 just came out.
Yeah, but beta 1.8. We're in a full-on release 1.2.
I thought beta was just 0.8 or something.
Yeah, it's just stupid. It should be technically 2.2.4 right now, not 1.2.4.
But either way,
I think the last time you played was 1.7.2. They've added a shit ton.
I mean,
then.
I've played a little bit past that. Like, I think I played 1.8.
But even 1.8, they've added an ass load of stuff.
Yeah, I really gotta, like, get my computer up and running. I mean, I've been trying to fix my computer to get it running faster, but it's not going anywhere.
It's like a whole new game. Like they add squids. It's like a whole new game. No. They need more water animals. They've added a ocean biome, but there's no ocean animals besides the squid. They should add dolphins and sharks.
They should have a blue whale.
They should have a blue whale. Make it rare. Like a water ghast. Oh, why a water ghast? No.
A blue whale.
A blue whale. Should have it. They have an ender dragon. Why not make a blue whale? They can. Now the engine can support huge mobs, huge multi-level mobs. Why not?
I mean, yeah. I'm just go swimming in the ocean and you see this giant whale. You can ride on it and everything.
I don't know about riding on it.
No, I mean...
You can ride on a ghast, though. That's pretty cool. Do you know what ghasts are?
Well, no, I actually haven't seen one.
It's the big white ghost thing in the nether.
I only play on peaceful. Just because...
You're a queer.
No, I don't really like the mob part of the game.
I don't like the whole Minecraft part of the game.
No, but I like the going to search for materials and then using them. I'm not entirely a big fan of fighting in games like that are supposed to be more creative than fighting.
Do you play in creative mode?
I don't play in creative mode because it just gives you too much freedom.
No.
I mean, I like some challenge in the game. Like, I mean, I don't want an inventory that has 64 diamond.
Well, no, I mean, it's just, it gives you almost every item in the game in creative mode. And back when they were showing it, like, in ENOS 1.7.4, when they were just showing off creative mode.
Yeah.
At, like, E3, was it? I think. And, they were just showing it off. And you could change the time of day just by holding down two buttons. Like, F6 and F7 changed the time of day. It was actually pretty cool.
Oh, well.
Like, you would make the sun go up and down, and they took that out of the game. I don't know why.
That sucks.
Yeah, it was really cool, the lighting, too. I think yeah. So. Yeah, I'm starting work at KFC soon, but no one wants to hear about that, so let's not talk about that.
What? Wait, did you actually get the job?
No, I'm just... Wednesday, I'll find out. But no one wants to hear about that.
You mean no one wants to hear about your 6 interviews?
Oh, I guess so, yeah. I've had 6 interviews at KFC. Either tell me I don't have the job or not.
I mean, seriously, they've called him in for 6 separate interviews, and half the time they told him that he wasn't supposed to be in there, but, like, for 3 of them, he actually had an interview, but they never told him anything. They just had him come in for another interview. I mean...
That pisses me off. What kind of capture device do we use, Brett? A Dazzle, right?
Yeah, we use Dazzle.
Dazzle, quality is shit? Good?
Well, I mean, for my computer... I mean, my computer isn't the greatest, and we haven't really tested it on Cody's computer.
Which is a beast.
Yeah, Cody's computer is pretty much, like...
A beast.
God, while mine's, like, servant. But, But... I mean, my computer runs really slowly, and whenever I hook up the Dazzle to it, which is a capture card, I hook it up, and I can do live recording on it, but it lags so bad. And me and Cody, I remember we tried to play multiplayer matchmaking on it.
Halo Reach.
And
did not work.
No, we just ran around in circles and. We ran off the map.
Yeah, we ran. It was uncaged. Yeah, it just ran off.
It was uncaged. We spawned in that little area where the rocket launcher is, and we were the uninfected. Mm-hmm. So we were trying to find our way up, and we couldn't do it. So we kind of just, like, I thought I had my way up. Like I tried to center myself on the ramp, and then I'd walk up. But when I actually started walking up, I turned and I just ran off the side of the platform.
Yeah,
and
not good.
And it's really blurry on my computer. Like, when you had the words, you can barely read them.
guess where we're doing the live stream.
Your house.
Yeah, my house.
Because if we don't, then yeah, we're kind of screwed.
Oh, my game is gonna be on Xbox Live. I'm gonna submit it for peer testing in 5 months. I got the green light.
You did?
Yeah, I got the official green light to make the game.
Sweet.
Yeah. Do you want me to talk about that?
Sure.
Is that interesting?
Talk about it.
All right. So I run this company called Juno Interactive. It's a digital interactive entertainment company because I don't like saying video game makers. Yeah, we just make games, and our first game is called The World's Hardest Game 3. It's a sequel, but the guys who made it before Snubbyland, they don't really want to make stuff anymore. They want to move into publishing and other media. So they want to bring on a developer, Juno Interactive. And we'll be developing The World's Hardest Game 3 for them. We have no further, what's that called? Obligation. We have no further obligation besides this game with them.
Yeah.
So, but we're probably going to sign a new contract once this game's up. Tech demo will be done in next week. Probably this week, actually, since it's spring break.
I have no idea because this is your thing, and I have nothing to do with this.
Alright, well, tech demo will probably be done this week. Peer testing in 6 months.
I don't know.
It goes... no, I'm just saying. It goes gold in 8 months, and should be on Xbox Live before the end of the year.
Well, I'd buy it. I mean...
It's only 600 Microsoft points.
600?
Yeah. It's an indie game.
That would make it either 80.
80?
80 to... I don't know. Some indie games on here are just 80.
Oh, well, I was reading on the Xbox Live FAQ, and it was telling me 400 to 800 I could put my game. And 600 seems like right, because it's about 3 to 4 hours of content.
Oh, true, but you know that one game called the Impossible game? Like the one where you have the cube that jumps up and down
with the dubstep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the techno or whatever. Yeah, that one only costed like what, 80 to 160.
Oh wow, my game's gonna be worth more than that though.
Well, yeah. I mean,
you're gonna get way more content out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, Trials Evolution came out.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything about it.
I heard it's fucking awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
I need to get
4-player multiplayer.
They have multiplayer?
Yeah. It's 4 different. I mean, you're on the same track, but it's 4 different
lanes.
Lanes, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
There's
a lot you can do with it. It's kind of like Little Big Planet, where you can just make anything you want out of it. Because Forge is better than Little Big Planet, I guess, in a way where you can make more stuff. But Little Big Planet, you can do anything in it. Because Little Big Planet is really cartoony. But the second one, you can do literally anything. People have made RTS games in it.
Wow.
Yeah, you know what RTS is.
Well, yeah.
Real-time strategy.
Yeah, I know what they are. Halo Wars.
Halo Wars, awful game. Good on the PC if they had it, I bet.
It would be good on the PC. I mean, I like the concept of the game and I like how it works, but they just need to make it for the PC to make it actually, worthwhile.
Mm-hmm, because it just doesn't work on the Xbox.
RTSs never work on console.
Nope. Yeah. Just like FPSs, I don't like on the
PC.
PC. It feels like you have blinders on, like horse blinders, because the screen's too small and square.
Well, I mean, on TV it's usually square also.
I have a widescreen TV.
It doesn't matter. It's a rectangle, close enough. But there are some computer screens that are also rectangle too. So
but mine isn't.
True.
So, are we gonna be able to have journals and members?
Well,
on the site.
On the new site that I'm working on, I don't think so, because of the fact that with members you need a server, and online servers cost a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
It's $20 a month to keep it online. But
I should be able to take a hard drive and tether it to a little PC and just create a Hamachi server.
If that works, then power to you.
I mean, I don't know how much storage we'll get out of it. Probably by like a terabyte. Would that work?
Yeah, a terabyte would work pretty well. I'm thinking.
That's 1,000 gigabytes. So yeah, that'll make us last for a while. Because I don't think people will be uploading all that much. We'll have to limit them to 3 gigs each.
If something were to upload, I can probably take it off.
Yeah, we should probably cap them of how much of the server they can take up, though. Like, maybe 2 gigs each?
Not even that. Just if they were to upload something,
Mm-hmm.
then I can just look at it, and if I want it, then delete it.
Yeah, but
if I want it, then keep it.
Policing's going to be really hard.
I mean, all you got to do is check the server every now and then.
Yeah.
I mean, every once a week, just go into the hard drive and take things out, put things in, stuff like that.
We're just it's simple code. We could even like make code for that. Like, don't accept anything over so many megabytes.
True. Yeah. But either way, if Cody cannot do this, then I don't think we'll have a members thing, or I mean a blog. I'll probably still have the blog in just because of the reason why it's pretty much easy to make. Just add some new code into HTML and whatnot.
Yeah. Why doesn't your fan have a lid on it, or have a cover on it?
I don't entirely know. I got it like this.
You just got it like that?
I mean, I have the lid right there. It just doesn't fit on it.
Oh, it just doesn't fit right?
No.
That sucks.
I want to get it to, though.
Yeah, so we've been playing Army of Two. That's a badass game.
Yeah. Me and Cody were actually, as we were playing it, we were commenting on how the tactics that they use, like with the door and the back-to-back stuff.
We actually use that when we're playing paintball.
Yeah. It works pretty well until you get shot once, because then you're out anyway. It doesn't matter how many times you get shot, or yeah.
Oh, did I tell you about that place in Reading, England?
Yes, you have. But would you like to explain it?
Yeah. Well, it's like the Reading Mall or whatever. It's over in England, Reading Mall, and it's like a zombie survival weekend. It's an abandoned mall. They throw you in there, give you paintball or airsoft guns. I'm not sure. And you just survive.
But
there's like food stashes around and that. It's really cool.
Like, if you were to shoot one of these zombies, would they actually fall?
Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't they fall? There's not. Well, you have to shoot them in the head. They only slow down.
Do they have masks?
God damn it! They probably do. No, they probably have like zombie masks on. They don't have paintball masks.
I mean, they probably have paintball masks, but they have like covers on them.
Yeah, to make them look legit. And,
yeah.
I wonder if there's like a Left 4 Dead tank.
Oh my god. You get like...
Oh my god, that would be terrifying. Or a Nemesis.
They have to count how many shots they get hit. Yeah. And it's like a specific number of shots. We need to go paintballing again.
Yeah, that's fun. We bought all this gear and we haven't been in a while.
Yeah, like we bought this gear last year. I've used my gun once. It's a model after M16. I love the M16.
Mine's
It's just a normal paintball gun, except it
Tippmann.
Is it a Tippmann?
Yeah, it's a Tippmann.
Oh,
or it's a Kingman or a Tippmann. I'm not sure. I'd have to look at it.
Either way, it has a very sensitive trigger.
Yeah, it does.
That Cody doesn't know how to use half the time.
Hey. I figured pull the trigger, bullets come out. That's how I figure. Not you hold it down and bullets come out, or you pull it and let it go and multiple come out. It's a tri-burst.
It has two different settings. It has semi-automatic, which is just the one shot, and then it has triple burst. And he set it on triple burst, and he tried to use his trigger finger. It didn't entirely work.
Why is it jamming?
No, it's not because it was jamming. It was because it was like, it wouldn't shoot out
3 at once.
No, it would shoot out 3 at once, but it wouldn't like shoot out the next few times you pulled the trigger. So it'd just be like, and then you'd hit like 4 more times, and then it'd like go again, and you didn't know entirely why.
I didn't understand why. And it was just, you have to pull it, and it'll shoot 3.
And then you wait until that one's done, and then you can pull the trigger again. But,
yeah, that sucks.
With the semi-automatic, your dad got it to sound like it was an automatic. Like, he had it going for like a minute or so, right?
Yeah, a minute. Because, I mean, the canvas, the hopper's only so big.
Yeah. So
I go back and shoot it at my trees sometimes in my backyard. This pisses me off about my house. My backyard is huge, my house is small. Like, they could have doubled the size of my house, and still had a significant backyard.
True. I mean, his backyard is about the size of...
Like not your property.
Well, we gotta say something that they can actually see.
Oh,
half a football field? What do you say?
I want to say 50 yards. At its longest point, yeah, probably 40 yards.
40 yards by...
60 yards? Because it's long.
It's not that wide compared to length.
Yeah, it is.
40 yards by 35, I'd say. It's longer than it is wide.
It's pretty big.
Well, yeah, it's still huge. And his house is like 10 yards by like 20.
My house, if it has 1,000 it has 1,000 square feet, I'd honestly be surprised.
It probably doesn't.
Yeah. So the house is nice.
There was this one house. Like when I was in my CAD class at the beginning of my sophomore year, we were looking at these one houses that had 80 square feet.
80 square feet.
80 square feet.
You realize your room is like 80 square feet.
Yeah. There's these houses that are literally like 20 feet by 20 feet.
That's more than 20. What's 20 times 20? That's 40. It's 400 square feet right there. 20 feet by 20 feet.
Really?
Yeah.
So it was less than that. It was like
8 feet by 10 feet.
Yeah. It was something really
That's
small.
That's the size of this.
Oh, holy shit. Well, my computer just had a spaz attack, and it scared the shit out of both of us. So yeah.
Holy shit.
I hope the mic caught that noise.
Oh god.
But these houses are like freakishly small.
That's like the size of this room excluding your closet.
Yeah. But like the bedrooms are like, you have your kitchen, which is about the size of like a porta potty, if that.
Yeah.
I mean, it has everything in it, like just the stove in one corner.
Wait, is it a
It's like a mini house. It's
Is it a house? A standalone house?
Yes, it's a standalone house.
Oh wow.
But I mean,
do the hobbits live there? What is it?
No, it's just a
Is it called a shire? What? I don't understand.
No,
this.
It's more like a it's one of those I don't know. They were trying to like sell them and everything to save space, so you can have more people living in a smaller area for like higher
just
populated
leaving
areas.
a smaller carbon footprint. Oh yeah, smaller. Okay, yeah, I get it.
But like it had everything you needed in it, like everything. It had...
My big screen TV. It takes up an entire wall though.
Okay, maybe not, but I mean, you'd have a really small TV in there.
Well, I mean, if you can only afford a house like that, I would assume you would have a very small TV.
True. I mean, my TV couldn't even fit in there. Mine's like, what, 30-something inches?
Your TV's huge, though.
This TV's like, what, 20 inches?
Well, no, I'm talking about their tube TVs. I have flat screens.
True.
Yeah.
These houses freakishly small.
Were they for the kids for Kony?
No.
Like the
like people in America would live in these houses. I mean, there's only a few select people who'd even think about living in them.
Yeah,
but
what American wants to live in a small house?
But there were people. My class would watch this video about this guy who lived in it for like 10 years or so, and he lived in it like it was a normal house.
10 years of his life.
No, he lived in it like it was a normal house. I mean, he would go into it. I'm not
duck his head down.
True.
Seriously?
Yeah.
If you can't stand up in your old goddamn house, that is awful.
Well, I think he could stand up. I'm not entirely sure.
My mom's house is awful like that because it was built for someone who's about 5'5". I'm 6'3".
So let me guess.
The shower comes up to my nipple. My eyes are above the mirror. I can see on top of the fridge without looking at it, without having to go on my tippy toes. The stove is below my waist. It's fucking awful.
Well, like, these houses.
Yeah.
They, the bedroom, it's not even a room. It's more like a
cot that comes out of the wall.
No, it's not. It doesn't even come out of the wall. It's like stapled to the ceiling. You have like a little like cabinet that you go into. You climb this ladder in the back of your house.
Like a loft?
Pretty much. It's like a loft, but it has like 2 feet where you can lay down.
That's awful. I hate having stuff right by my face when I'm laying down.
Like it showed this one guy. It showed the guy getting into his room, and he literally crawled in bed from the foot of his bed and at the head of his bed.
Oh no! I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Was it just like a hole in the wall and you crawl up into this little slot?
Not really.
I fucking hate that.
It had this opening. It was pretty open up there, but I mean, at the head of his bed, he had a window out to outside, and that bedroom actually took up most of the house.
Wow, I don't like windows in my bedroom. If I could take out all windows in my bedroom, I would.
It's because you're a dark person.
That's because I don't like people. There's other reasons, but I don't want to talk about that on the podcast. Yeah. So,
I just got what he meant by that.
No. There's like legit reasons why. I'll tell you later. But,
okay. Well, okay. I guess my.
We should wrap this shit up.
All right. Well.
Live stream we'll post sometime. I mean, we'll tell you when. Everything we've talked about, we should post links for eventually. I don't know. New website coming soon, and yeah, see ya.